Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of How to Be Motivated. Now, everyone needs a little bit of motivation sometimes, but the question is, where do you go for that motivation? Perhaps you go to your loved ones, speak to them about your goals and ambitions in life. No! That would be stupid. Maybe you like to listen to the stories of people that have overcome adversity to achieve success in life. Don't be stupid! You go to Instagram, you dum-dum, and you follow inspirational motivation, and you follow their advice to the letter for the rest of your life. And if you're lucky, maybe one day you too can be a gigantic embarrassment to your parents. Now here's a couple of little tasters to give you an idea of what the page is all about. Everyone has a chapter they don't want read out loud. Motivation alert, am I right? Don't judge me. You can't handle half of what I've been through. There's a reason I do the things I do. There's a reason I am who I am. Oh yeah, that's not at all unsettling. Never kick me when I'm down, because when I get back up, you're fucked. I've always said this. I've been saying this for years and nobody's been listening. There's nothing more motivational than hypothetical threats to imaginary people. People tend to think I will forget the shit they said, but there's no expiration date on disrespect. Okay, now you'd be forgiven for thinking at this point that this is just a menacing quote over Joker picture account, and you'd be partly right. But there are actually some non-violent posts as well. The best revenge is no revenge. Just forget they exist. You see, that was much less menacing. But who's going to tell the Joker that he's contradicting himself? Not me. I don't want him to get back up and fuck me. What you'll have noticed about this page, clearly, is that they have a huge obsession with the Joker. He features in about a third of their posts, give or take. A huge population of people on the internet seem to find the Joker very motivational, and who can really blame them? I mean, what says motivation better than a guy that blows up hospitals? I guess. I mean, are successful people really going to the Joker for motivation? Or like doctors and successful business people looking at pictures of the Joker and thinking to themselves, yeah, this is the energy that I need to bring to my big money job today. I'm going to slam a pencil into a table. I'm going to grab my competitors by the back of their head, metaphorically, and I'm going to metaphorically slam their head into that pencil, metaphorically. I think that the Joker resonates with a lot of people because they think that he's like this weird alternative outcast of society that nobody really understands, and he's got like these weird tattoos and he's a bit of a wacky guy. But what they don't realise is that he is just simply the worst person in the world, with no redeeming factors whatsoever, with the potential exception of looking extremely sexy in a nurse's uniform. Another theme that you'll see with pages like Inspirational Motivation is that a lot of the quotes make no sense whatsoever and are just pure gobbledygook. The best brains of the nation may be found in the last benches of the classrooms. What? Now, I'm sure you'll all agree with me that that makes very little sense, but I'm going to be generous here, and I'm going to say that this quote is kind of about kids at school that maybe don't have the best results, maybe nobody else really likes them, they don't have a lot of friends, and the post is saying, you know what, don't lose hope. And that's a message we can all get behind. The problem is that this message has been delivered in the worst way possible. I mean, look at that fucking picture of the Joker behind it. That is the creepiest thing I've ever seen, and it gives this message an extremely sinister vibe. Like, if that quote had been put over a picture of someone with, like, maybe a prosthetic leg, and, you know, they've just scaled a mountain, they're standing at the top of the mountain, you know, they got their arms up in the air, and they're like, woo! That'd be a motivational picture. I would double tap that. But with this creepy picture of the Joker just like giving me these eyes, all that's motivating me to do is to stab the kids that were mean to me at school. Now Billy, I know it gets tough sometimes, but remember what my pop told me. The best brains of the nation may be found on the last benches of the classrooms. Dad, are you having a stroke? No, it's just the brain bench. School. Okay, I'm calling an ambulance. Yeah, good idea. In the next one, they wanted to prove that they do actually have an incredible command of the English language with this genius play on words. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. I am possible. Me am possible. And there's a baby there, with sunglasses on, in a pool. This whole time I've been thinking that I wasn't possible, but now I know that me am possible. And I will be a baby in a pool with sunglasses on. Now I hate to break it to you, but if you're old enough to read or even comprehend this quote, then you're past the point in your life where you should be aspiring to be this boss baby in a pool with sunglasses on. Unless you're somehow just a completely literate 6-month-old baby, in which case I think you can aim higher than this boss baby. Another thing that these accounts are obsessed with are predatory animals. It's got a lot of trivia about predatory animals, like this wolf one. A wolf will never be a pet. Fine. No pet wolf. but my wolf will perform in the circus. A lion and a tiger may be powerful, but a wolf doesn't perform in the circus. Oh, come on. I've already bought my wolf circus costume, and circuswolf.com has a no returns policy. What am I supposed to do with it now? And I know what some of you are saying now. I hate wolves. I prefer sharks. Well, they've got you covered. The shark is the only fish that never swims backwards. There is no way that's true. Can fish swim backwards? Sharks are the only fish that can't swim backwards, and if you pull a shark backward by its tail, it will die. Well, fuck. Don't I look silly now? At least now I know that sharks are surprisingly easy to kill. I feel like that's a useful piece of information to have. None of this, like punching the shark in the nose or gouging the shark's eyes out. That will merely anger the shark. All you have to do is just somehow yank the shark backwards by its tail, and it will just die immediately. How the hell did someone discover this? Was there just a scuba diver like playing with a shark one day? He's like, oh, I'm gonna get your tail, Mr. Shark. And the shark was like, no, don't grab my tail. And then the scuba diver's like, oh, I got it. And he yanks it. And he's like, oh fuck, I just fucking killed the shark. More shark trivia for you shark fans out there. If you want to be a shark, hang out with sharks. Easy as that. Just find out where your local shark hangout spot is. Go there, knock back a few drinks with the other sharks, and then before you know it, you too will be a shark and able to reap the rewards of dying instantly if someone tugs on your tail. They also like to share the occasional quote from rich people, like these 11 rules from Bill Gates, which are basically just a common sense list of things, which I won't bother boring you with. But inspirational motivation, they weren't quite satisfied with everything old Billy G had to say. They had a couple of their own to add. If you think your teacher is tough, wait until you meet your boss. You're in for a wake-up call when you meet your boss, buddy. He's going to make you do your job, and he's probably not going to be your best friend, and they'll probably annoy you slightly most days. It's going to be awful. Be nice to nerds. Be nice to nerds. Really, yeah. Bill Gates would definitely say this. Bill Gates, the massive nerd, the software engineer, the fucking nerdiest thing that you can possibly make money doing. He would definitely endorse the belittlement of nerds. Now, I know for alpha big dog future millionaires like you and me, our first instinct when we come into contact with academic high achievers, fucking nerds, is to fucking pull down their pants in front of the hottest girl in school and then stuff their head down the toilet. But if you resist the urge for a second to break their big fucking nerdy glasses on their face and instead pretend to be friends with them, you can fool them into doing stuff for you. They'll be so overwhelmed with gratitude that one of the popular kids in school, one of the cool kids, that's you and me, that they will just design some fucking nerdy app for you worth millions and just give it to you, and then you can just reap the rewards. Just watch the money roll in. Double tap if you agree. They also post fun interactive posts like this one. One day both of them will be mine. Type yes if you know that. So let's go and have a look at the comments to see what the people that know that have to say. Yes. I'm sorry, that's not what you're supposed to type. No Range Rover and or G-Wagon until you learn to follow instructions properly. Yes! What did I just say? And your grammar is fucking atrocious. The only G-Wagon you're getting is Granny wagging her finger at you for your bad grammar. This guy says, no, because one day I'll be in a private jet. I don't think this man understands the differences that cars and private jets play in travel. I'm just imagining this guy just like driving to the shop in his private jet, just destroying everything in its path and heckling G-Wagon and Range Rover drivers for being so fucking poor. But genuinely, who is this for? Who is this post for? I cannot imagine a universe where I'm just like scrolling through Instagram, see this picture, and I'm just like, I have to type yes. If I don't type yes, then my life will be in shambles. I will buy myself a Lamborghini one day. Type yes if you agree. Okay, Y-E-S, post. Excellent. That's my work done for the day. I'm now one step closer to having millions of dollars. They also have fun little challenges that you can do to test your willpower. No burger, no chips, no ice cream, no fast food, no chocolate, no white bread. Brown bread's fine, but don't you fucking dare eat any white bread. No soda, no cakes or donuts, no cookies or candy. And if you manage to cut this completely arbitrary selection of food out of your diet for 30 days, you will something. And then this guy says, also add no lover. Yes, we salute you, sir, for giving up all the sex that you definitely would be having if not for this challenge. We understand that you frequently have sex with your many lovers using your gigantic penis, and we appreciate the willpower that you'll have to exercise to give that up for 30 days. Also, can I just say, sausages, scones, trifle, spotted dick. You're gonna have to try harder than that inspirational motivation if you want me to improve myself as a person. They also do these text-based posts with really odd points of emphasis. At age 18, you can't say I'm poor, but at age 28, you shouldn't say I'm poor. Words to live by, I'm sure. You'll agree. Time to check my bank balance. And I'm poor. What age are you? 28. You shouldn't say that. I meant to say I'm 18. Okay, you can say that, but I've got my eye on you. And if you're still poor when you're 28, keep it to yourself, Buster. If you knew. That bit's in pink, so it's at medium volume, I think. If you knew my yesterday, you don't know me today. I grow daily. Yesterday I definitely would not have stood on my car and dabbed. Oh no, I hadn't done enough growing, you see. Today is a different story. I'm ready to stand on my car and dab. I'm not a dabbing expert, but this is not a good dab. If I'm putting a motivational quote over a dab, I want there to be some passion in the dab, okay? His heart's just not in it. He looked like he started off yawning and then mid-yawn just decided that he would check the time. Oh, is that the time? The last and perhaps most inspirational category of posts that they do is the "my parents were secretly rich all along and kept it from me for some reason" post. I'm still waiting for the day my parents will say, "It's all fake. We're millionaires. This was just to teach you to be humble." That's not a thing. That doesn't happen. People don't do that. That doesn't exist. This has never and will never happen. Imagine you're a super rich couple and you had kids and you just said to your partner, do you know what we should do to teach these entitled little bastards to be humble? Let's just live in squalor for the next 20 years. And then your partner's just like, yep, sounds like a good idea to me. And how is this motivational and inspirational? It's neither. I mean, what's the message? That you just sit at home with your parents just like winking and nodding at them, just being like, come on guys, the jig's up. I know you're rich. I'm humble now. I've learned my lesson. You can, where's the millions? I know you've got millions. Just give me them. Come on, guys. The jig's up. I've worked out your little scheme. You can come clean now. Come clean about what, James? Shouldn't you be at work? The millions? You guys are millionaires, but you wanted me to be humble? Well, good news. I'm humble now. So, the millions? James, go to work. Just go to fucking work. You're 30. You owe me $2,000 in rent. You make no contribution to this house. Your mere existence is crippling this family financially. Go to work! What you like, Dad? I'm going to play Fortnite all day. Can I have some money for V-Bucks? So I'm not really sure what the overall takeaway message is here. I guess just be an asshole to everyone. And if anyone ever offers you constructive criticism, don't listen to them because they're just a hater. Manage your expectations when it comes to exotic pets. They will not perform in the circus. And most importantly, never do anything because your parents will turn out to be millionaires. Probably. So congratulations. You're now inspired and motivated. Now go get him, you wolf shark.